Welcome to ECN Trade Daily Video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration.
Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you for joining me. The Australian dollar sentiment slightly improved as the market cautiously rose in thin trading volume due to the US markets being closed for Memorial Day. The US dollar index, however, which measures the greenback strength against a basket of six major currencies, was slightly lower at 104.55. Traders are now gearing up for a busy week filled with event risks for financial markets as we look to the retail sales and the CPI with a forecast of 3.4%. And then from China, we get updates on the manufacturing PMI and the non-manufacturing PMI, while in the US, all eyes will be on the GDP and the Fed's preferred inflation gauge, the personal consumption expenditures, or the PCE Index, which is scheduled for release on Friday. As we turn to the technicals, we can see that the market has improved after snapping out of this 4-day bearish run and respecting the 60-day moving average could see a further gain. But we do need to see a clearance above that 67.40-45 level, which took a few attempts but failed. But if seen, would open the path on towards 68 cents. Any pullback sees support around 66.35 and a base now at 65.85. Euro holding to this bullish uptrend and after Friday's rebound builds further on momentum to the upside and now close to the challenge of 108.65 and on towards a potential target of 109.25 to 109.7080. In light of how the market is set up, I feel there is possible further gains to the upside and any pullback should be shallow while this trend holds around 107.6080. A little bit mixed when it comes to dollar yen, but nevertheless the weakness above 157 has support the case into today's session for a possible down test and look towards 156.65 to 155.80.90. Now a break there will give further scope to the downside and expose the region down to 155.15.20 and reassess. It is from there a break would give further risk down towards this base, which is around 150 to 151.5. Sterling also builds on its bullish momentum and now potentially sets the day for a challenge of 127.80.90, which if cleared would give further scope on towards 129 to 130. In light of how strong this move is, and we could probably draw a trend line in there now. And the fact is, with the strength as the market pushes, that we could see any pullback to be shallow around that base of 126.40.70 and overall still expect to see the top side. And the broader picture could even take us to 131. Wrapping up with gold and oil, the market is also building on momentum as the dollar was somewhat weaker overnight. But due to thin trade, I still like to be a little bit cautious just in case we get a rejection around this 2,355 level. And if seen, could see another down test. In light of the recent breach of 2,360 to 75, could see the challenge back to the lower side of 2,250 to 80 area. If we do see a close above 2,355, then this would negate the bottom side call and maybe see a squeeze on towards 2,376 to 79. Wrapping up with oil, the market in thin trade gathers further momentum and now looks towards the challenge seen at 78.65.95. In view of this, we could see a further extension on towards 80.20.45, given the fact that we did reject that bottom side target around 76.40.55. Overall, though, the market could actually see a rejection from that top side close to the $80 mark and see a pullback to $75 and reassess. Well, that's a wrap. Thank you for joining me. And as always, look out for the intraday report and I hope you enjoyed a great start today.